Video composition is the process of cloning a patch from the source video into the region of interest in the target video. Such composition is a popular and useful video editing technique in the film, game and other entertainment industries. Illumination variation is a challenge for state-of-the-art video composition methods. Here, we intend to cut out the flower and paste it into the target. The global light intensity changes over time in the source, meanwhile the illumination condition varies due to cast shadow of the tree in the target. The composition frame sequence demonstrates the effectiveness to deal with illumination difference. This is the overview of the proposed video composition method. The input is 2 video sequences with illumination difference. The user is required to mark the inner and outer blending boundary in the keyframe of the source video. The region of interest in the target should also be provided. In the pre-processing part, we compute the bidirectional optical flow and cut out the foreground object. We first optimize the blending boundary, then clone the patch based on mean value cloning by smoothing local discrepancies and constraining color overflow. We also composite the video in the gradient domain where interframe illumination difference is taken into account. The output video is spatial temporal consistent with the challenge of dramatic illumination difference. In the first step, we determine a spatial temporal consistent boundary for blending between the inner and outer boundaries. We extend the mean value image cloning by first smoothing the discrepancies between the source and target to make the blending region consistent with the target scene. Then we constrain the color overflow to remove the discoloration artifacts. We also composite the video in the gradient domain. The proposed gradient mixing strategy can achieve seamless blending result with the challenge of illumination difference. Next is the comparison experiments between the state-of-the-art methods and ours. In this flower 1 case where light intensity changes in both source and target scene, our method achieves temporal coherent blending results which is harmonious with the target illumination condition. In the horse sequence where the shadow deforms over time in the source, meanwhile the illumination intensity changes on the grassland in the target. The matting-based method loses sight of target brightness. The other mean value cloning-based methods cannot deal with fuzzy boundaries when illumination changes. Our method keeps the horse shadow well in the blending region. We further show some composition videos in this demo. Thanks for listening.